Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sorry for what just happened for those who have been watching the first video that I've been presenting. But alhamdulillah, these things still happen. Alhamdulillah, these things still happen in life. Otherwise, how are you? How is everything where you are? How is it? Yeah, it's been with the network. It just failed. It just stopped. I don't know. So hope this time it will work out, or else I was thinking of finding a new place, another place, which is a bit hectic, like having to hit in the jam, and may Allah accept really so that this works out, or else if it doesn't, then I might have to pull it off for another day, because seriously at this time hitting in the jam, this is not good time to hit the road. Otherwise, how are you guys? Hey, sweetie! I'm saying salam, my El Shaban, sister. How are you? Hope everything's okay. I'm not gonna delete that video as well. Let it stay there. Let it be there. Yes, it was a good one, but I believe this is gonna be the best one. Yes, it's the network. Hope we can let us finish it off. Remember, our topic today is how to win your mind's heart the halal way. Yes, my beloved sisters, how can we win, capture their hearts the halal way? Like, we are, all of them, like, they want us so badly, they're so crazy about us. Like, all they can think of best, queers, pictures, us, that is capturing them psychologically. The halal way, when I say the halal way, this is the right way in without getting off the track. I'm talking about Muslims, my beloved sisters. Remember, we are Muslims, and so let's send her to shirk. Let's send her to black magic. Let's send her to the African. Hey, sweetie! This is Sarah Nachonye, my Sarah. How are you? Hope you're doing fine. She's my bestie, guys. I told you, Sarah Nachonye. She is my bestie, and not only my bestie, she is my wardrobe. My wardrobe goddess. Yes, she knows what I should wear, when I should wear it, how I should wear it, what suits wear, and what doesn't. Yes, my beloved Sarah, you're here, and then I'm seeing my okay, smile up, Sharon Hayesite. Yes, how are you, sweetheart? Hope you're doing fine. Hope everything is okay with your way. I'm doing fine too. I told you, and this is all because Allah is in control. It's all because of Allah's love, Allah's mercy, Allah's capability. Yes, Alhamdulillah. And I can't escape a smile when I talk about Allah, because when I have Allah, I do have everything that I want. Alhamdulillah. So don't take much time, because I don't want us to miss anything in this episode, especially due to the internet, whatever, because the last video just cut itself short, just got off, simply because of internet. So let me try to be brief in everything that I'll be talking to, that we can have a hit. Remember, I told you for today's topic, I wasn't going to talk about this same theme again, okay? Because it felt like there's so many things that I should. Oh, someone says your voice is low. Really? So let me try to get this closer. Hope loving you, dear. Watching live from Kenya. Oh, hey, Sharon, how is Kenya? Hope, guys, you can hear me well. Hope I'm audible enough. Okay, Abdul Basti, you just say that, please. Come on, say something to me, because I need this message to be delivered in the right way that it should, okay? Or else it won't make it count if I'm not audible enough. Hope I've gotten the camera, the gadgets closer, and hope I'm audible enough. Guys, don't you forget that this is Ashuurah Mutale. This is the show where we get ourselves um, helping ourselves into becoming better people every day. So we do uh, talk about do's, the don'ts, the whys, the what's, the hows, the whens, the you know. So it's all about inspiring other people. If you're out there and you want to contribute, simply send in your request and I'll approve it. And there you will be live giving in your contribution. Remember, to hear is always better than one. I told you this is your show, guys. Okay, so feel free. If you can't come live online on air, simply leave your comments in the comment section. Don't you forget to like the video. Don't you forget to share the video, because as it might not mean a thing to you, it might be just everything to someone out there. Okay, there's so many people out there going through different situations. People are stressing out. People want to hang. People want to tear their hair off. You don't have to. You simply get yourself in class. And after class, of course, I'm talking about the Ashuurah Mutale show. Yes. May Allah put barak in everything that comes out of me so that it can benefit whoever hears it. Whoever hears or listens to it. And may this benefit so many people. Okay. This is aiming at nothing apart from inspiring other people to help ourselves out, especially in this .com era, that the world seems to be upside down. Everything seems to be so complicated. Everything seems to be so impossible. And I talk about everything, I'm talking about the people themselves. Yes. So how can we help ourselves? How can we become better people? How can we get doing things in the right way? Don't scratch your hair off. Simply get watching Ashuurah Mutale. Number one. Yes, the number one online show. So much, dear ones. Just like I told you, I wasn't going to talk about the same thing, but I got special requests from different people. So though, like you mentioned, that there were other moral points to help our sisters how to get their men captured. I mean, winning their hearts the halal way. Hey, my beloved sweet sister, I love my sisters so much. I mean, when I talk about sister, you don't have to be my blood sister, but I mean my Muslim sister. Yes, Aisha, thank you, sweetheart. Aisha Sirada, thank you. And she says she's gonna steal the dress. Hey, no, you're not gonna steal this dress. I love it too, so I'll make sure I hide it where you can find it. Otherwise, barakallahu fikum. May Allah put barakah in this dress, mashallah. So, getting straight to the point, just like I told you, yes, this was your wish, and why not? Okay, so I decided to take on for this episode this very theme. So this is part 3. Remember, we already covered this. We have the part 1 that was in the first week, and then we have the part 2 that was in the second week, and then we have part 3 for today. Can someone who was present or someone was watched the last video, please tell me. You can point out some of the points that we gave for how to win your man's heart. How can you capture his heart? Like, no matter where he goes, no matter what he does, no matter who he is with, no matter who he's looking at, no matter who he's talking to, psychologically you are in his mind. And he can't do anything about it. He can't erase you because you already played your role as a woman in his life, as a wife in his life. And there you are, my beloved sister. This is the kind of women that I want us to become. But we have to do things in the right way. We are Muslims. We are worshiping Allah, and Allah needs no nonsense. Okay, my beloved sisters, we cannot associate anything unto Allah. It is La ilaha illallah. He is one. and worship alone. No more, no less, period. So for any other kind of things, you know what you do, my beloved sisters, you know those things, kind of. But remember, Allah is watching you. Okay, Allah is watching you, and this is temporary. My beloved sisters, this is temporary. So let's help ourselves and do things the right way. Why go for temporary? Because satanic things are temporary. Shaitani's way is temporary. Why not go for the permanent? Because trust me, when I have my man, I just want him. I mean, like, if marriage is not a trial, like, let me try and see, and let me test it. Come on, this is a full life commitment. Unless otherwise the things fail to work out, like things really fail, and so you have no other option, and then you call it quits. Okay, my beloved sisters, let's do things the right way. I know all the sisters out there, they really love their men so much. Okay, they are so much into their men. We want to keep them, and these are some of the reasons where we go astray. Okay, yes, my beloved sisters, because we get so desperate, we see them slipping away. Like, we can't help it. We need our men. We want them so badly. Like, we can't just let them go. Then what to do? We are misled by friends. Okay, you have a network, but my dear ones, please, let's try to be patient with the network because it's on and off. May Allah accept your life so that it works out and get this done. Okay, my beloved sisters, let's not be poisoned. Let's not be lied by our friends. Mark you have to be careful with the kind of friend that you have. If that friend starts mentioning things like, I can get somewhere where it can be helped, it's just a small pay, and he'll just give you something small like sticker, something small, because something to put in his food. Please tell him, don't start, just spare me. I'm a Muslimah. I'm gonna do things the right way. I have Allah, the Almighty, the God of heaven and earth, often having control, the ruler, the over, the absolute. I'm talking about Allah, who never lies, who never cheats, who never lets go. Flush it out in his face or her face and let her know. I mean, keep the hell out of her hand and just let her know that you can't do any, I'll call it shit. Yes, you can't do any shit. You're a Muslim, so you want to embrace halal. You want to do things the right way, my beloved sisters. Let's avoid. Some ladies share her secret. Yeah, of course, ladies. There's a lady the girls talk. It's how we talk. I mean, we talk to our friends and tell them our secrets, which is not bad because sometimes keeping a secret yourself, you can get your heart busted. Life is too heavy. You can't keep it yourself. So sometimes the best way is sharing it with someone else. Someone else who might think they're helping you by taking you to witchcraft. Okay? Get your man, to capture your man, to put him in the right track. SubhanAllah. This is just a waste of time. So many women are doing this, but SubhanAllah. Marriages are failing in every blink of an eye. Trust me. In every blink of an eye, like blink, I mean the blinking of an eye, there's a marriage that breaks. And where the jujus, the people did, people are doing this witchcraft, but it's not working. It's not helping. My beloved sisters, let's do things the right way. Let's embrace halal. We have Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Almighty. The man who is making you run up and down, the man who is stressing you out, the man who is confusing you. Oh, car just went off. Canada. But let's just be patient. I'm not going to stop because I believe it's going to be back within a short while. So, my beloved sisters, this man was created by Allah. Yes, he was. He was created by Allah. And why should you handle him to someone else? Okay, I mean, why should you handle him to someone else? Like the shaitan, I mean, the Satan, the witch doctor. Okay, why not handle this man to Allah? Hope I'm still audible, guys. This is just gonna take a short while. Car is gonna be back, inshallah. So let's not cancel this. All that matters is what comes out of me. Okay, so I believe I'm audible enough for else will someone tell me that I'm not. My beloved sisters, I'm still telling you, yes, this man was created by Allah. He is Allah's servant. He is Allah's slave. He is serving Allah. Allah is controlling him. He can't do anything unless Allah approves it. So let's handle our men to Allah Tabarak Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the God of heaven and earth, earthly and heavenly control. Okay? So let's embrace halal. Well, I told you, I can't avoid, uh, speaking all this before I get to the point, before I get discussing um, today's theme. Yes, remember, this is all about today's theme. But I mean, before I get to the real points, remember for the last two things, the first point was be yourself. The second point, yes, glad it's back. The second point was, well, first point was be yourself. Second point was be prayerful. The third point was learn your mind. The first point was discipline. The fifth point was be a good cook. I'm not gonna go into details of this. If you want to know, so if you want to have an idea of what it really was like, simply check or watch my two last episodes. That was the sixth point was cleanliness. The seventh point was stop being nagging. You don't have to be an FBI in your marriage. You can do better than that. The eighth point was respect. Be respectful and respect yourself as well. Okay, the ninth point was being open. The 10th point was trusting. Trust your man. Okay, even when you feel like you can't trust him, please trust him. You need that for yourself and for your mind to avoid stress. The 11th point was be listening. I'm talking. You know the way you want to be heard, you want to be loud, you want to talk a lot. And we forget that they need our ears most than us talking. Talk when you have to talk, okay? But you don't have to talk all the time, okay? The 12th point was love him right. Someone might really wonder, how can I love him right? How love him? Watch the second episode. That was the part 2 of this theme. In case you will know what it means to love him right. Then we do have the 13th point. We do have a point, and this was communication. Yes, that matters a lot. And then we do have yes, we do have another point. This was playing with your mind. Yes, be friends with your man, play with your man, just play anything, play any game. This brings the two of you closer and it makes you friends in one way or another. And then we have another point, and this was be good in bed. Of course, you know how I explained being good in bed. I'm not gonna go back into that. Not to be good, I mean be bad. Yes, I hope you got that clearly. Because truth better be said, even when it hurts. Okay? Oh, there's nothing like shine away. Remember, I can't have a way of wrapping this up and saying it the other way around. That is it. I told you last time. I told you I'm sorry, but I wasn't sorry. I told you I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Okay, my beloved sisters, let's get straight to today's point. And this, I believe, this is gonna be point number 15. How can we capture these men psychologically in the right way? Remember, this is Ashuurah Mutale, and today's theme is how can we capture when your mind, how can you capture your mind's heart in the halal way? Let's say no to church, we are Muslims, let's embrace halal. Point number 15, I was trying to go through the points that we covered in the last 2 episodes. Okay, and for this third, this is part 3, bear with them. Point number 15, be a bride in your home. Okay, my beloved sisters, there's a way that we tend not to take good care of our body, of ourselves. Okay, there's a way that we can become so negligent on ourselves or about ourselves that we don't care, we become so lazy simply because we were told not to wear makeup. That doesn't go for your home. That only goes for the public. Why? Because not wearing makeup. This is to try to avoid those temptations of the opposite sex. You know how I would look so different if I wore makeup, with a lipstick, with a highlighting here and there. You know how it's done. Okay, that's why it's refused. But in your house, come on, girls, wear makeup. Look good. You don't have to cut your hair off. Okay, like that. We cut our hair off. This is reality. This is happening, and like you like a kid, like well, there is cutting your hair off, and then maybe cutting it short, and then you have to put some creams. Some sisters just don't care at all. They just don't care about their hair. They don't even comb their hair. It's just there. Okay, my beloved sisters, just the way that I'm unveiled. Keep your beauty. You have to look good. Looks do matter. He will lose interest in you. He will lose the feelings in you if you're not looking good for him. Because these are just humans. They are just humans. They're not superhumans. Like, oh, I have the jeans from that. You can see me with my jeans. They will up. Come on, girls. You have to look good. That is a fact that we can't skip. Yes, you have the gene, alhamdulillah. You're acting the right way. I mean, you are a devoted Muslim man. Yes, he appreciates you for that too. But be his bride. Like his bride. Sisters, girls are out there looking good. making it. Subhanallah. Oh, you know what it means. And lately, makeup is just everywhere. Girls are working out, they're looking good. They're highlighting all the whatever, those features. Give him that picture that will stay in his mind psychologically, that even when he sees any other girl, he definitely knows he has a bride home. My beloved sisters, you don't have to cut your hair. That's no excuse. Well, I know what you say. Brother Shaban Serendedi, you said, we love Muslims who cover themselves in fact looking for one. May Allah grant you the very best of a Muslim. Honestly, that is one of the greatest achievements for men in this world. When you get the right woman, the right Muslim, you will truly know what it means that indeed Allah has got riches in this world. So, my beloved brother, may Allah help you out and bless you with what you want. So, my beloved sisters, let us, we don't have an excuse to cut our hair off. That excuse of, well, I have to be bathing janaba perhaps every day, whatever. That's not an excuse, my beloved sisters. How about those sisters who don't cut off their hair? And they're gonna tell me they don't bathe janaba. I believe they do. You can do anything with your hair. You can put in cornrows. You can do anything with your hair. Come on, sisters, let's that not be an excuse for you to be cutting off your hair. We can do better than this. When I talk about hair, someone is gonna say, but why mention the hair all the time? I mean, this is our duty. Remember, we're on the point of being a bride to a man that he, every time he steps out of the home, he's just wondering when he'll be coming back to his bride. Okay, so be his bride. Okay, so that your picture sticks onto his eyes, in his mind. No matter who he looks at, I've told you, this is doing things the right way to capture him psychologically, and this is acceptable in Islam. Okay, but people are doing this in the haram way. People are doing shirk, and that is not right. Okay, so let's do things in the right way. Okay, that was point number 15. So point number 16, this is be helpful. When I talk about helpful, I mean being helpful in just everything. When I say everything, I mean even the littlest thing that you might not think of. Okay, it could be pouring water or tea or anything in the cup or in the jerry can. It could be just anything. Be helpful. My beloved sisters, when I talk to you about this point, I know someone might go in as, but how about him? Please play your role. With him, it's his business. Okay, let's not look at them. I don't know. Yes, of course they have to do these things as well. I mean, when you help him, I don't think he can be that rude not to return the offer. Okay, when I say helpful, I mean help him in those little things that you might not even think of. That's the way that he helps. I mean, just look at yourself, put yourself in that picture that God helps you. You're lifting something and it got so heavy, and there he was. I'm talking about you, man. He helps you out. He gets it off your load. I mean, he helps you. Like you were pouring something, the water was pouring down, then he brought something helpful like a filter or something. I mean, like he helps you even when you don't need help, but he's there. I think that's so great, that's so lovely, that softens you, that humbles you, that melts your heart. Like he really cares, he's there. It makes you feel, those are the slightest, small things that make you realize that you are being loved. You're special, you are important to someone. It doesn't have to be big things. But those little things that sometimes don't consider, that sometimes don't look at. So be helpful to him. Like he's looking for his socks, that is, if you didn't put his socks in the right place, I told you, my brother is you become that lazy girl. Like you have to keep uh, dropping things anywhere. Like don't know where your man's socks are in the morning, then you have to keep looking for the socks all over the bedroom. Really? Some things we have to accept. We can never be equal to the men. But my beloved brothers too, please try to avoid being authoritative. It's more loving that your wife does something for you right from their heart, that they're doing it out of love, not because you ordered, because you commanded them, because you are authoritative. That's bad because that makes someone feel like they're being controlled, that they're being forced. There's no love. These sisters, your wives can better take care of you when you handle them in a good way. Give them the love that they deserve. Take good care of them. Be polite with them where necessary. Yes, communicate. It's not all about who wins the conversation, who's better than who. This is not a competition. Okay, so I was still talking about being helpful. My beloved sister, just in case you missed out, blessing your husband, your man socks, the ties in the right place. That he didn't find them there, so he's searching for them. Help him out, find them. Don't just pull the blanket on yourself, or don't just get busy into doing other things like you can't hear him asking for the stuff. Those are the tiniest, the littlest things that I'm talking about, my beloved sisters. Help him. Okay? Pass him what he wants. I mean, marriage. Well, marriage is a two-way traffic. I told you there are ups and downs. But sometimes we exaggerate things. Like, we don't do anything to make our marriages get better. And yet, yes, we can. To enjoy. Well, when the storm comes in, these are the very things that help us to endure the storm and then to win the battle in our marriages. Okay, so my beloved sisters, let's not skip some of these things that we might call will. They will, seriously. I repeat, they will make it count in your marriages. So let's just get to another point, and this is point number 17. This is forgiving and letting go. My beloved sisters, remember before you get married, you pray to Allah for a life complement. Remember, this is a grown-up person who grew up from a different community, who grew up from a different environment. He has different culture, he has different beliefs. So he is bound to alter. He is bound to fault. He has flaws. He has weaknesses. He can't be perfect, and that is simply because he is a human. So if he does anything that displeases you, anything that might look to you like, Subhanallah, what is that? No, seriously, we come from different cultures. What might impress you, what might look normal to you, it might just be disgusting to someone else. Okay, so remember, my beloved sisters, my noble ones, wherever you are, these are humans. I'm talking about your husband, your man. So no matter what he does, you know how they make us angry. I'm talking about the angriness. Like he makes you bitter. Here's other human. We all get bitter. Like you wanna throw those words at him. There's some things that they do like feel like you can't forgive them. But yes, you can forgive them. I love it. These are humans. This is your husband. He's your better half. He's your compliment. You love him really. Find a place in your heart to forgive him. Find a place in your heart to just make something, especially that he is a man. He's a, I mean, not a man, sorry. Especially that he's a human being. Okay. Being a human being, that means you can't perfect things. You will keep faltering. Okay? Yes, we keep faltering, so we can't avoid this. When he does something, and brothers, please learn to apologize. Take away the ego. You wait so proud. Like you're the lady that wants solving what is this is cleansing. Cleansing someone's heart. Helping someone. I don't know. Someone really understands what I'm talking about. I mean, they're two different things. Two different marriages. That marriage where someone isn't married, simply because they have to be married. They have nowhere else to go. They're so afraid of living alone. They can't take care of themselves. They're just afraid of leaving their husband's home. So they're just in marriage simply because they don't have a choice. Then marriages where the two partners are enjoying themselves. They are friends. They are in love. They do things together. Who doesn't want that marriage? I believe for all the sisters, this is what we're praying for. That your husband is your friend, your husband is your true compliment. He's your better half, your sweetheart, your honey, your everything, the baby boy. We know what we pray for. Okay, that this can be better done. I'm talking to you, my beloved sisters. Let's learn to forgive. I mean, if you keep piling all what he did to you, time is gonna come that you feel nothing for him. That you look at him as just a picture, as a picture on the wall. Well, even the picture on the wall, you could feel something for the picture. You could kiss the picture, you could hug the picture. I mean, kissing, not hugging. But he could become like a sculpture if you don't forgive your man, if you don't let go. You don't have to keep bringing what he did to you. If you apologize, just let go. Let that go and open a new chapter. Okay, because let bygones be bygones. Don't keep bringing the something every time you get a misunderstanding. You keep referring to the first, what he did, how he. Please, girls, let's do things in a better way. Please, let's learn to forgive our men. Remember, there's a time for you as well that you will falter, that you will do something bad, and you will seek forgiveness. What will we do if you don't forgive him anyways? Okay, so let's get to another point. This is point number 18. This point is be submissive. Yes, please be submissive to your husband. My beloved sisters, when I talk about being submissive, please be obedient. We can't have two leaders in one place, in one position. Okay, we can't have two heads, like two presidents. Truth better be told, even when it hurts. For those sisters who are advocating for equality, I don't know, please go ahead, but I don't believe in that. Because if you will be equal with him in the house, so then what? And to you, brothers, please do not misuse that. That's the way you tend to misuse that. Okay, that you become so way exaggerate. Come on, yes, everyone knows you're the husband, you're the dad. Definitely, that is by default. You are the head of the family. Okay, you're the head in that house. You're the leader. But please don't exaggerate it, because if you exaggerate it, you spoil everything. If you want to paint it out there, you don't have to paint it out there. Everyone knows. Your wife knows. Your children know. The neighbors know. I'm talking to you, the brothers. Well, when I get back to my sisters, please, my beloved sisters, let's be submissive to our head, to our man. Being submissive doesn't make you any less. Being submissive doesn't make you be a coward, conservative, like primitive. It doesn't make you that. Okay, being submissive is a law, by the way. It's a law from Allah. Yes, these men they're our leaders. I mean, we are below them. That is the fact. So we can't change that fact anyway. And truth better be told the way it is. So for those sisters who are fighting for equality, I mean, I just don't understand sometimes. Because no matter who you are, you can never be equal to the men. We can never. Everything about them is just them. Strengthen everything. No matter how strong you are, if you're a woman, you can never be compared to a man. Come on, spare me. The portions, the way they eat, what they dress, everything about the man. Okay, so we could be fighting for this, but I'm out. I'm not in that. Please, I don't. I mean, I can see myself or ourselves. I'm talking to the women being any equal to the men. That is the way it is. That's the way Allah created or put it. So we can change it. My beloved sisters, please, let's be submissive. Do what Iman wants you to do. That is for as long as it does not put you off religion. For as long as it does not suppress your rights. There's some things like you want to go hang out with the girls, and he said no. So you go. As far as, I mean, you can't stop me. I have my rocks and I can do whatever that I want to do. He said no. Your husband, come on. Okay. Let's try to talk to them just about everything before we get doing anything. My beloved sisters, yes, this is asking for permission. Okay? I told you, my dear ones, being submissive doesn't make you any less. It doesn't turn you into a coward. It doesn't turn you into being primitive, like you have no value, conservative. It doesn't turn you into any of those. Okay, it's all about working on this because we can't have two leaders. That is one bit of fact. We can't have two heads in the family or in a place. We all know that fact. So my beloved sisters, That is point number 18. Let's be submissive. Being submissive, let's be obedient, okay, to our beloved husbands. We love them, and we want the best for our marriage. Okay, another point. This is point number 19. I'm trying to get this all done this so that I won't have to cover this for the next week. Hope I'm audible enough. Be apologetic. This is apologizing when you do something. My dear ones, this is all about winning the game. Sometimes we have to apologize even when we didn't do something. I know this sounds funny, it's like, but why? How? Yes, sometimes we go beyond the limits when we get angry. Okay? So, my beloved sisters, sometimes we need to calm down, even when it's them who have to. It's not all about who did what. Okay, it's all about doing things in the right way. So, my beloved sisters, when you do something wrong, endeavor to apologize. You're not a rock. You might not see what you've done. It's just not. It might not be clear to you that you wronged him or you did something wrong. You might have done what you did thinking it's good, and yet it's gonna hurt someone. It's gonna hurt your husband. It's gonna hurt your mind. Okay. So let's try to apologize. Because trust me, when someone does something back to you and don't even care about apologizing, it feels so bad. It's like you don't care in their life. It's like you're invisible. It's like do what you do. It's like whatever to them. And that is really bad. But when someone apologizes to you, there's a way you feel. It really feels good. Okay, when someone apologizes to you, it really gets you feeling you are important. You are respected. Okay? So, my beloved sisters, let's endeavor to apologize when we do wrong. Okay? That was point number 19. So, point number points away so many. I'm really going to finish this. I'm not for sure. So allow me not to go into too much explanation. I told you this show has to last for only 1 hour. I don't want to take much of your time. Okay, don't want to exceed an hour. Otherwise, I feel like it's getting way longer. The 20th point is be a good mom. Yes. Meanwhile, as they married you, yes, he has a wife. How about his children? Remember he saw the mother of his children in you, and yes, he married you. So be a good mom. Yes, he will see it if you're not a good mom. He will see it. But please prove him right. But what he saw in you is exactly who you are. Play your roles as a man. Play your roles as a wife. Be that home maker. Remember, we are the mothers of the nation. We are the we are the pillars of homes. So, my beloved sisters, that is point number. Someone is going to ask, how can I don't think any mom can ask that. Any woman can ask that. Any sister. I don't think any sister can ask that. Things like, how can I be a good mom? Come on. Good moms are good moms, period. Okay, and when you're a mom, there are things that you don't have to be told. they just become automatically. I mean, the things happen naturally. Simply because you are a mother. Yes, you give back to life. So, my beloved sisters, be a good mom. That is one an additional point to those points. Remember, this is how to win your man's heart in the halal way. So point number 21, this is treat others good. Meanwhile, as you might not care about other people, and so all the attention is for your husband, which is not bad, but please, it's equally important to treat other people good. His people, you people who come in the home, he's watching you. Yes, he's watching. Sometimes his men tend to be busy. They tend to be ignoring some things, especially when it gets to um, some of these matters, like people came visiting. Remember, they don't keep home. Some of them don't even spend weekends home. They get out in the morning and then come back in the evening. But they're watching. Yes, he will see how you treat people. His people, your people, other people, the maid, the calendar. I told you, my beloved sisters, this is the woman inside you. Work on the woman inside you before anything else. Being good, right from within, being beautiful inside and out. Okay, that does work so much onto humbling this man, your man. How you handle people, how you treat people, how other people are to you, how you relate with people. This matters a lot. Not really look that something important, but trust me, it is. So my beloved sisters, I'm trying not to go into hashtag because I just want to finish all these points. Remember, these are not the only points. There's so many things out there. I told you, research and make use of the research. Girls are out there. Girls have gadgets. Girls have work. Girls make research. So don't sit back and get relaxed. So my beloved sisters, we do have, please don't pay attention to the sound. Yes, this is the way it is. I never thought that sound would affect us, and hope it's not too loud to block my voice, or else someone would have complained already, but no one has told me yet. I hope you can hear me well, and I hope this message is delivered in the right way that it should. So point number, this other point number 22, this is be his shoulder. Not talk about his shoulder, this is definitely in the times when he needs a shoulder to cry on, to lean on. Yes, my beloved sisters, why should your husband, your man, consider someone else? Why should he think of someone else when he gets a problem? When he needs to cry on someone's shoulders, when he needs someone to soothe him? Why should he think of someone else, and yet you are his complement, his better half? You are in his house. You know how he breathes. I mean, in the night. Because you're that person who passes the pillow to him, who knows how he sleeps, how he snoozes. That is, if he snoozes, anyway. Be his shoulder. But you can never be his shoulder if you don't give him a reason to be his shoulder. If you don't make yourself available for his shoulder, you can't be his shoulder. So my beloved sisters, learn how to make yourself available to him, to make him fully feel he can count on you, he can lean on you, that you're the right person to soothe him, to dry his tears, to comfort him, to Give him hope. Tell him everything will be okay. Everything will work out. It doesn't have to be that they will really work out, but sometimes these words are needed. Okay, and these words heal souls, heal hurts. Be your mind's shoulder, my beloved sister. Yes, remember we're looking at those things that can make us, oh, how can we win these men's hurts? How can we capture them in the right way? Okay, this is turning them psychologically to ourselves. Like wherever they are, whoever they're talking to, whoever they look at, all they can see is your picture in their mind and on their eyes. Yes, this is possible. And this can only be possible permanently if you do things the right way, the halal way. So let's go to point number 23. This is being appreciated. Yes, be thankful. My beloved sisters. There's a way that we take things for granted. There's a way that we feel that's the way it had to be. That's the way so I'm his wife, he has to do this for me. He has to buy me a Sharia. He has to buy me a car, which is wrong. Not every married woman is being catered for by their men, by their husbands. Some women are out there struggling to survive and get married. They're struggling to get cars, to look good. I mean, when I say look good, I is spending your money on yourself. That even if he saw something that he doesn't like or he just doesn't care, he doesn't even, he might not even ask because he knows if he asks, he don't ask for money. He will keep lying. Okay, so my beloved sisters, please don't take things for granted. Be appreciative and show it to your man. Thank your man. Thank him in a special way. Yes, the special way is to thank him. If you didn't know that, please try to find out. I mean, thank him in a good way. Like you will feel you are happy. You will feel appreciated. Be grateful to your man for even the smallest, the littlest things that we might think of. Okay, I mean, just put yourself in the shoes that you do something to someone that just don't even appreciate you. Don't even say thank you. No, we are humans. This is reality. That's the way that you feel. Well, there's some things that you're doing for Allah's sake. I'm talking about the charity things that you're not expecting someone to thank you. Well, if they thank you, they thank you, but if they don't, it's not an issue. All you're waiting for is for Allah's blessings. Okay, for Allah's rewards. But I'm talking about your man, he doesn't have to wait for Allah's blessings. I mean, these are some of the things that build relationships stronger. If he buys for you something you don't appreciate and you're ungrateful, where will he get the energy to buy you something else? Remember, as we move out there, we see different things. Okay? We see different things. So, if you're that kind of person who doesn't appreciate, who's ungrateful, I don't think he will bother. Okay, so my beloved sisters, let's be grateful, appreciative to our men. Point number 24. This is learning Jinn. Yes, let's learn Jinn. When you learn Jinn, this is Islam. Learn more about doing it. So many things that our beloved Prophet ﷺ did with his wives. Things that if we ever applied them in our marriages, subhanAllah, our marriages would blossom. It would be the best of marriages. It would last. So learn more about these things. Make research. Learn more about Islam. The more that you learn Islam, subhanAllah, the more that you become a better person. Because I told you guys, Islam is love. Islam is life. Islam is peace. Islam is truth. Islam is light. Islam is welcoming. I repeat, Islam is life. It's love. It's truth. It's light. It's peace. Islam is welcoming. So the more you get learning about Islam, the more you become a better person. There's a way that you see things. Okay, there's a way that you perceive things, and that is a special gift. Something that would look so big, and Allah makes it just light for you. It's nothing. Okay, like someone does something to you, you just don't complain. Just leave it at that. Alhamdulillah. You don't either fume at them, not feuding with them. You don't complain because you feel it's unnecessary. Just leave it at that. I'm just giving you an example. Okay, so my beloved sisters, let's learn more, let's research. The more we do research, the more we get devoted to Islam. We learn how to pray. Praying to Allah. I told you girls, pray to Allah about your marriage, about your husband. My beloved sisters, yes, Allah changes the unchangeable. He makes the impossible is possible. He is the only one God who gives the very best of everything without consultation or being rewarded. That is the Allah that we're talking about. Okay, so with all our efforts, let's try our level best to keep in the right track. My beloved sisters, and yes we can. Yes we can. Well, let's get to point number 26. Not 25. This is be a warm, welcoming wife. This main stress a lot. When they step out of the house, you can never know what he went through. But before you even know what he went through, how hard the day has been to get through so many things in this hectic world. And then the best you can do, because you're too busy with yourself or watching the soaps, how we watch the soaps, you know, how we love them. So you don't want to miss a scene. There he comes. I'm talking about your husband. And all you can do is to send the man to go open up the door. Really? Should the maid be the first person that your husband should look at when he gets in his home? Okay, well, let's say some sisters don't watch soap, but then he came back home late. And before you could even have him explain to you why he's that late, because trust me, so many things happen out there. The car could have broke down. It could have met thieves, burglars, oh, anything. Subhanallah. Let's be the wise women. Keep positive minds before you go negative minds. Well, he could have been doing dirty things. I'm not on your side, man. I'm not on your side. really, because that's the way that you do those dirty things, and you leave us no space to even give you exceptions. But that's not the point right now. My beloved sisters, let's try to be smart. Let's try to be, not even trying, learn to be smart. Learn to be positive. Be more positive than negative. Okay, he could have had a problem. He could have just gone through anything. That's why he came home late. But before you get the explanation, there you are. So tough, looking like a bomb, and you could explode in just the next minute. Come on, give him the chance to explain to you. You don't even have to ask. Well, if you ask in a good way, he will explain to you. Yeah, sometimes they're good at lying, but what matters is he explained to you, or else he would have not. What would you have done if he didn't explain anyway? Doesn't matter whether he's lying or not. He respected you enough to explain to you, and that is just enough. Okay, or else he might choose not to explain to you. What are you gonna do? Okay, so be welcoming. It doesn't matter where he's been, how long he's taking where he's been. What matters? Be thankful to Allah. He's back in your home. Okay, that's what matters most. My beloved sisters, let's learn to be smart. When I talk about smart, I'm talking about substance in our hard disks. Let's learn to be more positive than negative. Because for the negativity, all the best it does for us is stress. It gets us worked out. We become FBIs. We tend to drop everything just about us and we concentrate on the man. That is bad. It's not going to get you anywhere, but rather stress you, turn you upside down, get you confused. It's going to get you worked out. It's going to get you fidgety, which is not good. It's going to turn you into an FBI. So my beloved sisters, let's do the right things in the right way, in the right time. Yes, we can, if we just do. Okay, I'm coming to the end of it, and I'm so thankful to Allah. Alhamdulillah. I just wouldn't see myself getting another episode, girls. I mean, there's so many things out there that I have to talk about, and yes, these people are waiting. Okay, yeah, being friends, I think I've been mentioning this in so many of the points. Be friends with your man. I mean, I just can't paint a picture where someone lives in a home and they don't talk with their partners, they don't crack jokes, they don't laugh at all. That's so bad, that's so serious. I mean, if, not even if, I know that those sisters wanted that. May Allah protect us from that kind of situation. My beloved sisters, for those who are going through that you're not friends with your man, that is too serious, that is too bad. You can have a life of marriage, I mean, you can have the happiness, what they call the true happiness in marriage. Because how are things that? No, really. So that is serious. Don't take that lightly. Pray for yourself. Pray for your man. Pray for your marriage. Okay. Yes. I mean, it feels so good. It's so lovely that you can make your man laugh. And he can make you laugh as well. Okay, you know what makes him laugh. And he knows what makes you laugh. You can laugh at even the stupidest things. That is so beautiful. Otherwise, yes, that marks the end of our episode today. My beloved brothers and sisters, I'm sorry. I believe I've passed 1 hour. Yes, I really have. But I had no choice. I wouldn't see myself doing the same thing for 4 weeks. Hey, that's crazy. Okay, my dear ones, remember last time I had a dua that I wanted to give to my beloved sisters? I told you, remember, do not sit back and relax. Come on, girls. Girls are out there. Their eyes are open. They're waiting for your man. And yes, they're going to grab your man and they're going to take them. If you just sit back and relax, all you can do is plan it. Stay so you can pray. You got him. You got the you got the gadgets. I want to call them gadgets. You think you've got the gadgets? Trust me. Girls have gadgets. Girls have what their mama gave them. Girls are flaunting what their mama gave them. These girls don't give a damn. All they need is your man. And they'll take your man if you don't care. So my beloved sisters, no matter who you are, no matter how pretty you are, you've got the gadgets I know. No matter who you are, please try your level best to do the right things in the right time with your man. I told you, your man is your business. Your man in the bedroom is your business. It doesn't matter what other people do, what your other co-wife sisters do. It's not all about them, it's about you, your man, and your marriage. Do your best to be good in bed. When I talked about being good, I definitely didn't mean being mama's girl, the shy girl, that girl who puts off the light. Well, it also depends on the man that you have. Okay? When I talk about being good, I'm talking about you being a good girl in bed. Because most men, if not all the men, want bad girls. In fact, they say that good girls are boring. Okay? Be good where it needs you to be good. But when it gets to the bedroom, being good doesn't work. Be the naughty girl, the wild girl. Play with him. Entertain him. Yes, you are his happy. He is your happy. There's no shyness. Strip for him. Okay? Truth better be told. I'm not sorry. Because we tend to keep these things and, we're shy. What does shyness help? If it's going to deprive you from knowing something really, really good, because despite of all the things, the bedroom issue is also, if not one of the most grounding big issues. My beloved sisters, research if you don't know how to be bad in bed. Research about this and do the things you research. But you should also learn your mind. I mean, you could get doing things and it's like, hey, I married a stripper, she's a slut. So it also depends. But most of the men, that's a secret, my beloved sister. No matter who he is, they love, they want, they find good girls in the bedroom as the best girls. So learn how to be bad in bed. Okay, so my beloved sisters, let's see. This surah comes from, the dua. Please go read it out from the Quran, Al-Quran Al-Karim. It comes from Surah Mumtahana. This is the 60th surah, and this is the 7th verse. As-salaf, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. As-salaf an yajid. Allah, how I keep forgetting this surah. So I Allah بين الذين عديتم منهم مودة رحمة والله قدير والله غفور رحيم. This is so. This is a. I mean, it's so surprising how I forget this surah, this dua. Yes, I read it every day. So please, don't become a lousy. Don't become lazy. Yes, this is a good surah for love. Might not necessarily be for your partner. I mean, you're married, but even your friends. Like you have a good friend and you think it's funny now. These are Allah's words. These are, this is a surah from. This is a verse from the 60th surah. When I say 60, this is a 60. Yes, surah from the Quran. This is surah Mumtahana. Please go read it yourself. السلف أن يجعل بينكم وبين الذين عاديتم منهم مودة ورحمة والله قدير والله غفور رحيم. I almost forgot it again. For the last episode, I forgot this surah. And then for this episode, it would have felt really so disturbing. I mean, why? And yet I read it every day. So, my beloved sisters and brothers, you're going to allow me to end here today. Yes, hope I've covered most of them. And special thanks goes to those who sent in this special request. Because for this episode, I have to cover something else. I felt like I've discussed what I discussed in the last 2 episodes. So it felt like maybe for the other issues, for the other points, you have to go out there and look for them, my beloved sisters. Yes, that's what I felt. And I said that point blank to you, so clearly to you in the last episode. But when I mentioned this, some people were like, Sister Ashuurah, please, you can have on another episode and cover up at least more of them. I've told you, my beloved sisters, these are not it all. I mean, there are lots of other points out there on how to win your money, sir, how to capture his heart. I told you, we can capture their hearts. We can capture their minds psychologically, the halal way. Yes, we can. Let's say no to halal, to haram. Okay, let's do things the right way. Let's embrace halal. We are Muslims. Let's do things the right way that Allah wants us to. Remember, we are praying to the Almighty, the God of heaven and earth. We are praying to the All-Giver, the answer of prayers, Al-Mujib. We're praying to Al-Wahhab, the All-Giver. Widen ourselves to pray for the permanent, and then go for the temporary, because Shaitan, satanic ways are temporary, and they're so risky, but so full of suffering. In the beginning, you'll be happy. Well, alhamdulillah, he's all over me. He can't eat, sleep, he can't breathe without me. I'm all filled up in all the hair of his body. I'm all filled up with every air that he breathes. What else is breathing you? But where that is going to end, you went the haram way, you went to those shrines, you went to those, the black juju doctors, whatever, the African magic. Allah owns hypocrisy. I'm not scaring you, but I'm simply helping you help yourself. The man who's making you restless, who's stressing you out, is Allah's creation. He is Allah's slave. Come on, some things better be, better be seen before anyone else. I mean, before anyone has to explain to you. This is Allah's creation. This is Allah's slave servant. He can't do anything unless Allah approves it, unless Allah accepts, unless Allah says yes. So why not handle him to his master, to his God? Who is controlling this man? So my beloved sisters, when I get talking, I just might not end. This I can even give a lecture for 3 hours without stopping. Alhamdulillah. So just allow me to stop here. May Allah put barakah in everything, my dear ones. Remember, don't you forget to share the video, to like the video, to comment on the video. Whatever that you have, what do you have that can inspire other people? Remember, this is Ashuurah Mutale. This is helping ourselves become better people every day. How can we get ourselves changing into better people, especially in this self-help era? In this world that is so hectic, so evil, so hypocritic. Oh, may Allah help us out. May Allah help us out become better people. May Allah help us keep on the right track. Just take good care of yourself, my brothers and sisters. And brothers. I do love you all for the sake of Allah. See you next time, right on my wall, waiting for this show. Well, I'm sorry, yesterday's show didn't happen. And it's most probably going to happen on Monday. May Allah accept, yes. That's going to be 9 p.m. EA time, that's East African time. And then 7 p.m. That's West African time. If there will be any changes in any way, we will communicate. Take good care of yourselves. Thank you for loving me just the way that I am. Remember, I'm just a nobody, but simply Allah's slave. I love servantess. Yes, that's all that makes up Ashuurah Mutale. I do love you all for the sake of Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.